As humans, we tend to cope with things in life by downgrading the bigger things that we know and love. And in this case, life in itself. We tend to do this by using metaphors, describing the bigger things that we ourselves can't even explain. And speaking of metaphors and speaking of life, I'm pretty sure you've heard on someone endless amounts of metaphors trying to describe it. Like, for example, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Or that life is like a mountain. The climb is hard, but at the end, the view is amazing. Now, there are a bunch of metaphors that you've probably heard, and they all might be somewhat accurate, but there's one metaphor that I believe in. There's one theory specific that is the best representation of life in itself. Now, before going on, quick question to everyone in this auditorium, gym, group. Show of hands, who here has gone on a roller coaster? Or knows what an amusement park is? Good, so all of you pretty much. Well, that's pretty much what I'm here about. The roller coaster theory, or the metaphor of life is like a roller coaster. The way I see it is that everyone has their own roller coaster, and it's interactive. You get to decide how fast, slow, left, right, up, or down, how well you want to take this road. And everyone has bought their own ticket, their own admission to enjoy it. And similar to other metaphors, no two snowflakes are the same. And well, neither this snowflake or this amusement park, this roller coaster. And it doesn't come in shape or form of Six Flags, Disney, or some weird amusement park you see in the parking lot. None of that. It's interactive, like I said. You get to choose where you want to go, how fast, and how risky do you actually want to take this journey. Now, everyone's roller coaster, and everyone's life is different. Well, I sure remember mine. Well, first of all, a normal person would say taking a risk, or taking the fast route to say, or a different route would be, changing your hair, maybe doing something different with yourself, or just saying hi to someone in the hallway. Well, my change was a bit different in a big way. My change started 5,200 kilometers away from here, in the big state of California. I was living there, and I was enjoying all of my life. I was with friends, family, and the best school. I was living the dream life. Until a big change happened, and, well, I decided to come to Nicaragua here, 5,200 kilometers away from here. And I came here not knowing any friends, any family, and I couldn't even speak Spanish, surprisingly. Now, was it hard? I'd be lying if it wasn't, but even though every day it was hard in the beginning to make friends, even speak to the person next to me, or communicate with the few pieces of family I had, it was hard. But in the end, I realized what I got out of all of this. I learned a language that I could not even imagine speaking. I met people that I never even knew existed, and now I'm closer to my family than I ever was. Similar to a roller coaster, when you're at the peak of that summit, fear and getting butterflies in your stomach, it's normal. It happens to the best of us, and well, it happens to all of us. What I want to say here is that don't waste the ride. Take the fast route and take risks. Go to the top of that summit and, well, go downward. Because at the end, you're going to remember and realize the reason why you got on this ride, or why you're doing this life, to enjoy it and, well, to make the most of it. Now, I want all of you to close your eyes. Imagine a single mother on welfare. She's gone through depression when she was young and teenage years, and she's been doing the things she loves, but everyone has been denying her, which is writing. Everyone has said no. She's been trying to, well, publish her story and have someone publish what she wants to write. And she gets thousands, hundreds of denial letters saying, we will never publish your story and you will never go nowhere. Basically beating her to the ground. And, well, she finally gets this one shot. This one little chance, this one little push of momentum. Open your eyes. This author is J.K. Rowling. And if you didn't know who she is, well, she's one of the authors of one of the most famous literary book series of all time, Harry Potter. Now, similar to a roller coaster, she kept going and going and going, and she had all this fear, and she didn't know where she was going until she finally got to the top of that summit, and, well, the rest is history. She enjoyed that ride, and with that momentum from that first push, well, she went on to write 6 or 7 more books, and like I said before, the rest is history. My point here is that all we need is a push. As hard and fearful as it is, remember that at one things are going to get better, and you're going to enjoy it, I promise you. Now, there's one part of the roller coaster theory and this metaphor that I've been saying and talking on and on about that I forgot to mention, and it goes a little bit like this. Life, well, it is like a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, but in the end, it's your choice to scream or enjoy the ride. Thank you.